Good afternoon and welcome to PM eVidya channel. I am Mukta Kandial and you all are watching our special live interactive session webinar where we come up with different session on different topics, and today's episode will be continuation of the ET and ICT tools, and the topic we have today on the table for discussion is creating online puzzles using puzzle.org. And to discuss the topic in detailed manner, we have our very expert today joined with us in the studio, and that is Dr. Seda Ayman Hashmi. Good evening, ma'am, and a very welcome in the session.
Thank you. Good evening.
Ma'am is PGT English at Kendriya Vidyalaya, Andrewsganj, New Delhi. Ma'am has been training teachers on ICT since 2008. Also recently, ma'am has been awarded at Fulbright Teachers Achievement and Excellent Program at University of Arkansas, USA. So dear viewers, if you have any question, any queries related to today's topic, you can call us on a number that is 8800440559. You can also write us to at our email address that is training.helpdesk@cit.nic.in. You can also reach us via YouTube channel that is NCRT Official. You can drop your queries, any question related to today's topic through live chat box option. And this our session of webinar will run for entire 1 hour on PM Vidya channel number 6 to 12, also on YouTube channel that is NCRT Official. So ma'am, let's start today's session, and I would request you to make us understand and make our viewers understand what exactly we are going to discuss today in today's session, and what exactly is this tool puzzle.org.
Fine. Thank you, Mukta, first of all, for giving such a a very bright introduction of mine. So yes, dear all, so we are going to deal with online puzzle maker. And yes, this is a wonderful tool, and after the session you will really admire it, that yes, you can use it practically in your classroom. So this is online puzzle maker, which is an interactive puzzle maker for creating awesome, customized and online embeddable puzzles. Yes, so how you can use these embeddable puzzles free of cost, that I am going to tell you, because there's a trick in it. Fine. So let's start today's class, today's webinar. Yes, so at first let me tell you what we are going to do today. So GPS for today's session. So that is number one, I am going to navigate you through the puzzle.org panel. Then you will learn more about puzzle.org, that what are the things which you can do easily and which you cannot do easily on puzzle.org, especially in the free version. Then types of puzzles available. Then continuing without an account. This is the wonderful feature of puzzle.org. When I simply, I would say that stumbled once on it, puzzle.org, this is a feature I love the most, that even without making an account on puzzle.org, you can make puzzles. And yes, save that link with yourself. That's enough. And you can use that link anytime, wherever you feel like having the same quiz playing. The students play that particular quiz with you. Then yes, how you can create account, and how you can proceed ahead. How can you design various types of puzzles? So there are almost 17 types of puzzles which you can make on puzzle.org. And yes, there are a little different instruction for each type of puzzle making. So we will be dealing, if time permits, one by one with each and every puzzle which we can make on puzzle.org. And yes, last not the least, but most important, I would say that application in the classroom, how you can apply this particular learning in the classroom, how you can make the puzzles, and after making the puzzles, how can you use practically in the classroom, not only practically, but also to enhance the learning of the students. So shall we go ahead? Yes, so I will take you to the application tour. And in the application, actually I will be opening the application, but just see it. There are 4 major options, get the left and right hand side of the screen. They are create, account, upgrade and help. So help is the place where you can take the help. Upgrade we don't need, because we will be using the free version of puzzle.org. Yes, account if you need to make the account. And yes, create without making an account also you can go ahead. So let's see, some of the puzzles we will be doing without an account, and we will try to make some of the puzzles with the account. Yes, so some of the important questions related to puzzle.org. Can I create puzzles without an account? I have just informed you, but yes, you can make. It allows you to try and test out any puzzle type without creating an account, and I would say that I love this feature, Mukta. This is wonderful.
Yeah.
You know, it's really chaotic every time to write to enter all your details and then make the account. It's time saving also.
I think most of the users, just get away from this process just by, this lengthy process of signing up and entering every details into that website, right, ma'am?
Exactly, yes. And if you do create an account afterwards, the puzzles you created earlier should be loaded into your fresh account automatically. So I think that is the wonderful feature of puzzle.org, and I love it just because of this particular feature. Do you offer free accounts? Yes, the accounts are totally free, yes, but there is a restriction. Obviously, you must be using many of the applications and the sites to make your teaching learning interactive, and especially in this hybrid and the online classes. This particular puzzle.org also offers free account, but yes, there are some of the limitations. I will explain later what the limitations are. Yes, it comes sometime the problem that I'm only seeing my temporary account, and how do I get my permanent account is nothing to worry about. We will be dealing it when we will go to the site. So these are the things: create, reset password, login. 3 options are very clear if you want to make an account on this puzzle.org. So here are the 3 options, like create account, the same process will be there as we have in any of the application. Then reset password, yes, you can reset password as well. And login also, but it's very simple. Yes, so types of puzzles which you can make on this puzzle.org. I think that crossword puzzle is the, it's really difficult to make, but with puzzle.org is very simple to make. So we will be learning and doing it. Word search. Yes, it's also very difficult for us to do, but if you are doing it on the puzzle.org, it's just, in seconds you can make this word puzzle. Categorize puzzle. Yes, obviously if we take out the pages, the papers and the colored sheets and all and make it, is going to be very difficult, Herculean task.
Yes.
But with this puzzle.org, it takes hardly 2 minutes if you are ready with the material, the photographs, or if you are making the some puzzle which needs some audio also, and even the some word related information, or you can say quiz which you make. Jigsaw puzzle, I think not only the small children but even the students of 11 and 12 also like this jigsaw puzzle. So according to the level of the student, means if they are the primary children, that primary teacher can make the jigsaw puzzle accordingly. It's similar
according to their knowledge of words.
Exactly, level and level of learning and need. Create, categorize puzzle. Yes, so there are various things which you can do with this particular option, create, categorize puzzle. So you can even have the audio support, you can combine card type, and also, just matching things also can be done on this particular puzzle. It's just the introduction I am giving, how many types of puzzles you can make on puzzle.org.
Puzzle.org,
Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
So one is the memory game. I think you all play in the mobiles. They love, but if you can use this memory game, taking the content from the lessons of the student, just imagine how happy they will be. Just memory games.
Of course,
Clicking the cards and just matching the things. So wonderful. Yes, fill in the blanks. I think I don't think that we can make such beautiful and interactive fill in the blanks, because I am using many of the tools, many of the applications, but the overall link given by puzzle.org is different from the other applications. We will be dealing, and you can make this fill in the blanks for any subject.
Okay.
And you can even for the maths.
That's great.
Yes,
That's great.
even for the maths.
So there's no limitation on that.
Exactly. It depends on your own creativity.
Interest as well, yeah.
And the content also, which you
course.
want to convert in the puzzle, and you want to give some interactive, what we say, material to your students.
Yes, ma'am.
Reorder puzzle. So I think in English, because I'm an English teacher, so I know that this jumbled words are always there. Jumbled words, and the students have to,
arrange
make
them.
it exactly in a meaningful
Yes,
sentence.
yes.
So this is thing reordering puzzle. In it, you can nicely make this particular, jumbled words, and not only the jumbled words you can have the images as well. So like for example, the germination of seed. So the pictures can be there for the small children, and they let them to arrange that germination of seed stages. So there are variety of ways, many ways in which they can sort the things according to the size. So these puzzles are like fine. It is useful for all the students, irrespective of this what we say the grade, depending that how teacher makes it, and which content she is using, and how she simply involves the children, or he involves the children. Reordering puzzles. So even in a particular puzzle, there is a huge scope of doing the things. It depends all on your. See, I can show you only the types of puzzle which you can free of cost on puzzle.org. How you can host that particular puzzle or quiz with your students, fine, or how you can embed the link in the sites. Though it means for embedding the link, you need some premium features, but still you can do it with a non-premium feature as well. But the thing is that as far as the making of the quiz is concerned, the content is concerned, it depends on the creativity or the thinking and the need of the teacher.
Absolutely.
Yes, create quiz. So yes, this is a simple quiz which you make on Google Forms as well. So not too much discuss. Yes, what is scramble? So we have learned the jumbled words. So here is a word scramble also, just to make children learn the spellings. And the spellings learning is not only in languages, but also in other subjects also. Like science also, you can give some of the vocabulary important for that particular chapter, or even for what we say, the social studies too. Then come acrostic puzzle. So yes, we will be dealing it later. Sliding puzzle, very easy, very nice. So you can slide the image which is jumbled up and do it. Next is cryptogram. This is actually a very challenging type of quiz. So cryptogram is like that when you make, you can use a word also, you can use a sentence also. And they give a particular code to that sentence. That means letter of that particular word in the sentence, and then you have to decode it. You have to decode and then finally find out what the sentence is or what the word is. So this is cryptogram. Then comes your quartets. Quartets are good, but actually you need pairs, at least two children playing it, students playing it at the same time. Matching pairs, simple, all of us know about it. So how to match the pairs, and yes, rest we will be doing later on.
Okay, so ma'am, I think that's the gist of the puzzle.org.
Yeah.
That's the, I think, tool for today's discussion. So, ma'am, in these slide, in this PPT, you told our students like how many puzzles, what type of puzzles can be created through this tool. But what exactly caught my attention in throughout this PPT was like you also use the term limitation in this.
Yes, limitations.
Yeah. So what all limitations are we talking about in this tool?
If I tell the limitation right now, Mukta, actually, the teachers, they may think that it is useless. So just wait for but it is not actually, limitation as we think the limitation is, you know.
Okay.
Even I will be telling the way out, how to do it.
Sure.
So how you can cover up
for that. Okay, that's
how you
great
can
one.
cover up the limitation, you know, that is also there.
Yeah, I think that's best then.
So if I tell the limitation right now, so they may lose the interest, but I will tell the limitation with the solution.
Sure, ma'am.
Fine. So here's the site. So as I have shown you in the PPT, so this is actually puzzle.org. So you just type on the tab puzzle.org, and here are the different things: create, account, upgrade, and help. We don't want to upgrade. We only want to create. And now I will be showing you how to create puzzle without making an account.
Okay.
You just straight away go to this create. Yes. So we have 17 puzzle types to have fun with. So these are all interactive puzzles and puzzle games for all ages. This is to be noted because generally I see that senior the teachers who are teaching senior secondary, they feel like that yes, these such kind of games and the puzzles, they are useless and they cannot use such things in their classroom. So let me tell you, I have used, the last time when I have used this puzzle.org with the teachers, and they enjoyed a lot. So, you know, the level of teachers is much higher than the students, obviously. So, yes. So, only the thing is that they have to plan. Just plan and do it, and you will see that how much the students are interested in it. These are the days when we are simply trying to work on the gamification of the syllabus, you know. These days the students are always stuck with, they are always busy with their mobile phones, playing games and all. But if we can gamify the content which we have to teach the children, so how wonderful it will be. So why the students are not, you know, attracted towards our education, the classes, reason is this only.
Yeah.
Find that they don't find it interesting.
Interesting enough, yeah.
So it takes only one time effort, I will tell you. After that, you need to only do the, you know, you have to do the improvement in whatever material you have.
Yeah.
Exactly. Otherwise, it is one time effort just to make something, keep the link safe with you and use whenever you need to use it.
Yes, you can use it for many batches as you want, yes.
Obviously. So, let's come one by one. So you see here, we have create crossword. So yes, if you see it, you will be very much interested in it. But before I move, let me discuss some of the important details related to crossword puzzle. So first of all, understand what crossword puzzle is. Right? So the crossword puzzle is actually this is the particular puzzle which is used by puzzle.org initially. And yes, it is most popular one because you will see how easily we can make this crossword puzzle on this particular site. I will show you how we can make this crossword puzzle, but before that, how do crossword puzzle work? So just to create a crossword puzzle, you need to have at least 2 words. So this is the minimum requirement. So you must have at least 2 words because the word needs to be crossed. Okay, so you cannot just give a try to crossword puzzle with one single word. So minimum 2 words is the requirement. And from that point on, you can create more intersection between words and expand your puzzle grid. Fine. So what else is needed to explain in it is, yes, so when we give some puzzle or some work to our student, we want the result to be shared with us. Agree? This is actually in the premium fee. This is a premium feature. It's not, you know, free feature. Yes, so let me explain it right here. So students can enjoy it. They can share the screenshots with you. But if you want to go for that without doing anything, the results should come to you. So that's the only thing. Fine. Let me tell you, if it is fun-filled activity, automatically the students they do it. You need not to force them to do anything.
Exactly.
Can the puzzle be embedded in my website? Yes. Again, but this is a premium feature. but I will tell you how you can do it, because
Okay.
I have done it many times.
Okay. So I think that's one limitation, and that's the solution you're talking about.
There's one more limitation, I will tell you the solution
Okay,
also.
okay, ma'am, sure.
There are basically two limitation with this particular web tool. And one is, just now I have told you that for embedding you need the premium account.
Upgrade, yeah.
But yes, you can still do it. And the second is, I will be telling
Okay, ma'am,
later.
we'll wait.
Yeah. How will my puzzle look? Yes, I will be showing it to you how your puzzle will look like. So here is an example puzzle in front of you. Fine. See, so the puzzle box will be here, and then across and down things will be here. Now let us learn, create this puzzle. I would like to tell the viewers one of the most important thing related to this dashboard. You are seeing, you are having a dashboard in front of you to make crossword puzzle. So try to understand the points, because these tabs are going to be with every puzzle. Fine. So for publication, you cannot publish it because you have to. No, we have not made it yet, but still, this is the paid version. Premium version, I already told you, paid version, settings. So with every puzzle, setting is there, like you can give it as a name, hidden solution also you can give. Anyways, let's start with it. I will take simple things, fine? Like, opposite. I think this. You have to give description also, because you have seen in the crossword puzzles you have across and down instructions, so you have to give them. Why it is not being typed? Let me type this way only. It's saving, fine.
Okay.
So see, as I am typing here, you will see the result coming here. Why the result was not there when I typed the first one? Because, you know, crossword needs minimum 2 words.
Okay.
So you see the results are all reflected here. 1, 2 and across and down. Fine. Opposite of soft. Let's take hard. Fine. Then, you see?
So, ma'am, is that automatically saving or you are saving it?
It's automatically
It's
happening.
automatically saving, okay.
Opposite of fine. So it will be coming here. Saved. Fine. Now see here, what I am saying, that if you want to add some more options, add button is here.
Okay.
This add question button is here. So if you want to add more, it will be here. And your what we say, the puzzle will, it is not yet placed. It is taking time, I think, maybe.
Ma'am, could you also read it out, whatever you're typing in on the right hand side or on the left hand side as well for the for our viewers?
So like opposite of happy, sad. So they have to fill in sad word here, like one is here. Then opposite of near, far.
Okay.
Opposite of soft, hard. Opposite of fat, slim. But actually, they maybe internet problem. It's not taking the last one. Anyways.
But that would be created anyway.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
So, and yes, see, you here, you see the options. Fine.
Okay.
Let me take some other word. Opposite of I hope. Anyway, you just see here are some of the options. Instead of wasting time, we should go ahead.
Yeah.
This is save button.
Okay.
Now I will tell you the limitation.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, with the whether you make your account on puzzle.org or not,
Okay.
whether you are using the puzzle.org without an account or with the account, the restriction is that you can make only 2 puzzles in 24 hours.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
So the moment when I will click this save button, this is actually save button. I'm not clicking it right now because I have to show you more puzzles. See how we can make those puzzles, right?
Okay.
So this is particularly the save button, and the moment you save it, your one count is, this is the first puzzle I am making, so my count will be counted.
Okay.
After that, yes, help, we don't need it. Ideas, if you can see, yes, it will look like this. And yes, from here, this is the setting actually. You can change the rows and columns also.
Okay.
So suppose if I want only 3 rows, I can increase it the size also, or increase or decrease even.
Okay.
Fine. No, minimum 4 they are giving actually.
Okay.
Minimum 4 is the requirement. Fine. So this is actually the output which you will be getting, and yes, this is the preview options. From here you can preview. See, I'm doing the answers blank.
So ma'am, we'll get the solution of that restriction right now, or that
No. This is for us
end
because
of the session.
no, it is actually we are actually that I'm telling you that this is actually the preview is not for the students.
Okay.
It is for the puzzle maker.
Okay.
Because I must check that whatever I have written, the answers are right or not.
Okay.
This I am checking out here. So for me, this I button, view button is there.
Is there?
Yes, this is the help button. So 3 things you just remember: save button, the setting where you can change the rows and columns and even the zoom level. And yes, if you want to preview the answers, you can do click here as well.
Okay.
And the instructions will be here.
Okay.
Anyways, how this puzzle will look like, we can see here. Now I will show you the example. Oh, my mistake. I have clicked create. I have to show you more info. The example will be there. So here the example is here. So you may give a try, like juicy and also eatable in Christmas times when boiled in red wine, turkey. I think there's the answer. Anyway, we can give it a try. Fine, sir. It's not completing. Anyway, just to give you an idea that how you can type and write the answers. For example, I'm not reading the instruction, webinar, for example, I'm writing. So if it is right, it will automatically turn green. If it is wrong, it is going to be blank and all.
Okay. Okay.
So shall we go ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
So you see how easy
it
is to make crossword puzzle. Otherwise, if you use try to do it without this particular site, it's going to be very difficult. Now we will move to the next puzzle type, which is create word search. Fine. So again, this word search, yes. So how does the word search work? So the word search puzzle is all about finding hidden words within a puzzle grid. Right? So normally you would mark these words on paper with your favorite marker, but online this is just done within 2 clicks. So you just click it and the word will be selected. The interactivity works by clicking on the first and last character of a hidden word. So with 2 clicks you can select the word. The puzzle does the rest. It highlights the word if found correctly and delights you. Okay, now it de-highlights. So again the same thing, the same features are in the premium version that you have to embed if you wish to embed it, or if you want some other things like if you want the people to solve it together, so it's a upgraded subscription. Fine. Again, the same thing, how they can submit their completed puzzle. So it is again for upgraded subscription.
Okay.
I think I have informed earlier also.
Yes.
So these two things, like how to embed and how to get the automatically the result of the students, how much they've achieved, and whether they have attempted it or not. So that will be in the upgrade
on
version.
the upgraded version. Yeah.
Fine. So here is the example. So find these words. So let us see where banana is. Can you find it? Banana, pear, or pineapple? Anything, whichever is easily visible, we can click that. No, it's not coming. Pear, let me check pear. Anyway, I want to show that yes, we can click it. Yes, I got one. So cherry, C and Y. It's already fine. So this is, far more interesting than the pen paper.
Yes.
So I simply wish to look for it, because just one box you click and the other, the end.
Okay, so you need to just select the first one and the last one in the right direction.
Automatically it will be highlighted. Okay. Now let us make it. I will not take much time, because I want to do something with the cryptogram and one of the other one.
Yes, ma'am, and you're only left with almost 20 minutes
yes,
into the session.
It's time. So I will try to be a little faster. So let us take banana. Not banana, I will take simpler words, milk, M-I-L-K, milk. Then let's take bread. And what is the soup? One more simple word.
Tea, ma'am, tea.
Tea, yes, tea we can take, thank you. And yes, if you want to add questions, you can add. Automatically these words are here. And yes, this will be here. And I have already shown you how to do it. I'm not saving it again. Fine.
So, ma'am, all these puzzles can be saved without having an account. Like, if I don't want to create any account on the puzzle.org, I can still have my all puzzles be saved on that website. I think that's a great feature.
Yes. Yeah. You have to only copy the link.
Okay.
Just copy the link and share it. And even the one who are taking these puzzles, they need not to make an account on it.
Okay.
Directly they can play.
Okay. And if they want their students to solve it, they can just simply forward the link to that.
Obviously.
Okay.
This you can do. So jigsaw puzzle is even, I think instead of showing you how to do it, let's see here. So jigsaw puzzle, we all know about it. The same two things are applicable here as well. So this is the jigsaw puzzle which you can solve. Let's solve it. Okay, fine. I think this should come in the end. This part should be somewhere here. So this way you can, by just sliding and taking all the parts out, you can make the jigsaw puzzle.
Okay.
So how you can create it? It's very simple. I'm moving a little faster, dear.
Okay, ma'am.
Because there are so many things to it. Yes, the upload button. You upload, okay, desktop. It's puzzle.org. Okay. I have already taken smaller and simpler pictures. See, just upload it automatically, it will be there.
Okay.
But one thing I will tell you, in setting, you can change the size of rows and number of rows, and you can make it more difficult for the students or easy for the students.
Okay.
See, so accordingly you can make these changes. I hope this feature is clear. Let's move to the next one. I think that jigsaw is easy.
Yes, ma'am. It was.
It takes time for some of them will take time, others not. So create, categorize, yes, very important. So create, how does the categorize puzzle work? So simple it is that the goal of categorize puzzle is to find out which text, image, audio cards belong to which category. This is very important. Okay. You can even upload audio in it.
Okay.
Not only text and images, audio also can be there. So it can be very useful for, especially for the assessment of listening and speaking too, you know. So you can add these categories based on any theme you like, ranging from language verbs, describing stuff in the kitchen, to images showing flyers, to connecting the right event description to certain time periods, to whatever you can think of. So this is the only thing which you need to learn. So let me show you the example here. Fine. So this is like fruit. Can you find all the fruity images? And yes. Here, dishwasher, oven. So you have to simply categorize it, that's all. So what do you see here? Yes, fruits, you can see. What else? No trees are there. So accordingly, the child can, the students can, they slide and put it here. Like here, even audio support, here sees the next example. So two are here. Suppose I want to put it here, I want to bring it here, you can do it. Fine. So this is tree. You can see the images of tree here. Apple, fruits, pears can come here. Oven is nowhere. Fine. So this way you can slide the things and find it. Let us do it. How to make it. So yes, you can give the name, description, color you can choose on your own. Okay. Text, audio, image you can insert it.
Okay.
So for example, let us take season. Color, okay, text, take the image. So the first word is summer. These all images are from clip art, so they are free to use, fine. Second image you can pick, you know. So you're seeing, I think that is very much is here. Are you seeing it?
Yes.
That all your responses are, so children can categorize it according to the season sequence in the year. Fine. So first is rainy season, summer season, then comes your rainy, and then fine. So I think, and yes, again, add category is there. It was with the other what we say, puzzles also. So you can add also. With the setting, only name is to be mentioned here. Fine. Now come to the next type. And yes, create memory game. So I have already shown you this. So with a sample only, it is very much clear. We are not going to make it. I will simply show you the panel. I think by this time you are aware of the dashboard of puzzle.org.
Yes.
So memory game we all are aware of. So just we put the cards and the information is two. We have to match two of the cards together. So you see here. Again, the same is for this at puzzle. So memory game, raspberries, watermelon. Watermelon is here.
Okay.
Fine, this
That's
is same.
right. Okay.
Yeah. So apple, bananas, raspberries were here. Fine. Bananas, I think, was here. Fine. This way, I think we need not to work on it. Next, so how we can do it? You have to select the image and write the text. Then comes fill in the gap. For filling the gap, you can type any sentence here. For example, and you want that, so you can select any word to use as the fill the blank. So see, it is here. It is a beautiful day today. So beautiful, I want the students to fill in. So the gap is here. You can give instructions also. Fill in an adjective. Fine. Same here, we have create, reorder. I think when we were doing categorize, it's almost the same, that you can categorize the pictures and also the, let me show you the example only because time is running short. See here, so jumbled words, so you just write a sentence.
Okay.
And leave it, automatically it will jumble the things up and you have to rearrange the things. Like for example, create order exercises to reorder. Fine. So it's your choice which you want first. Size kit according to the size, you know. Fine, solution is there.
Okay.
So it's the same way we have done this
The other puzzle.
categorize one, this one. The same technique is used here. Yes, label. This is very important for science teachers. And it will come like that, you know.
Okay.
So you have to only put the, you know, information. I will show you how it is done. So like say here, Asia. You have to just find Africa. If it is right,
Okay, so when you
automatically.
put the right option, then it's showing the green color.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
If you put the wrong, see, let me show you where. No, it
Okay.
will not be green.
Okay.
Fine. So how we can create it? Label. Very easy. Just click an image. For example, you see, I'm taking a boy's picture. Fine. So you just write head, next, hand, one more body part, leg. Okay, let's take 3 only.
Okay.
So they are not at the right place. So number 1 is, you know, number 3 are here. So number 3 was leg. So you have to drag it to,
Scroll the image down.
yes, this 3 is here. Fine. Then 2 was hand and 1 was head, I think, right? So you have to scroll it here like this. When you do it,
Okay.
let me show you if I could save it. Yes, the moment I have saved it, it is showing a click button, you know, and after that you can actually host this quiz.
Okay.
Purposefully, yes, now you can see one is what? The child will write head. Fine. And it's turns grades.
Okay. So that's
So-
the right option, yeah.
Yes, so it's 49. Let me go ahead with the next puzzle. See, it's beautiful. So this is the way it is done, and I have shown you how to save puzzle also,
Yes,
because
ma'am.
we can save only 2 puzzles.
Yeah. In 24
Otherwise, I
hours.
would have. Yes, I couldn't show you how the other puzzles are made. Yes, quiz I am not going to tell you because it's very simple, plain sailing as it is in the Google form. Let me show you the panel, that's all. So you see here, you can add image as well, and question, the options, MCQ, and you have to click the right answer, you know, the tick button. You can add answers as well, add questions as well. Same like your Google form. Then comes your create scramble. Yes, this is good. And we must know it. In scrambling, you know, the words are scrambled, you know, banana. See, these words are scrambled, and the making is the same. When you go to the panel, You see here, you have just to write your answer. Suppose simple, hard. See, it's scrambling the words.
Yeah, automatically.
And automatically the columns and
the number
rows
of
are
alphabets. Yeah.
exactly. So it will change accordingly. Whatever the input you will give. Acrostic puzzle. Yes. So you have to give the description and the answer. Fine. So instead of showing you everything, let me show you the sample. So this is the way your acrostic puzzle look like.
Okay.
Fine. Sliding, already we have done jigsaw, which is almost the same like that. Yes, this is actually very important. I wish to tell you about the scavenger hunt. So scavenger hunt is something which is very much liked by the students. And yes, you can use it very nicely in your class. See here. In the scavenger hunt, you have to frame a question, give hints to the student, and yes, you can also add link to the puzzle. For example, from which continent do I originate? Picture is there. So you have to make out this is watermelon. Fine. Simple. For example, it is the example only. Wikipedia information is there. The link to Wikipedia is there, and yes, you have to write the answer, which is that Asia. No, it's not the right answer. Fine. So until the point you will get the right answer, it is not going. The link to the next question is not going to open. That's why it's called scavenger hunt.
Okay. You need to unlock the first. Yeah. Okay.
So you have to read this actually the watermelon. Okay, fine. And then you have to reply, write the right answer.
Okay.
And then the second question will open for you.
Okay.
Fine. And how to make it? This is far more interesting. Suppose challenging title. Okay, like for example, anything you can say. Guess the continent. Fine. Challenge description you can give. Has link? Yes, if it has link. Is it puzzle.org link or external link? External link.
Okay.
So you can place any external link here also, like you have seen in this example. And yes, code to unlock. So code is the answer. Code is the answer.
Okay.
So the code to that, an image also you can add, like here.
Like
the
it was
image
shown
is
as
also
watermelon.
there.
Okay,
Fine.
ma'am. Okay.
And cryptogram, I have already given you an idea. So let me show you the examples only. So here is the example of cryptogram. So see, the entire sentence is codified. And you have to really to think over which letter stands for what. So in cryptogram, actually I'm not using the account, that's why it is going back again and again. Otherwise in account, there is an option for it. So just write one sentence. See, and the things are fine. So every letter is given a code.
Okay.
Sounds fine. So the answer to it is 2, 22, 26, 26, 9, 2, 9, 17, and this is the code.
Okay.
So it needs a little effort, engaging one. This is. And yes, towards the end we are create quartets. Quartets I don't want to deal with because you need at least 2 students to play in it, and it's more in the premium feature.
Okay.
And yes, creating matching pairs, same as like the previous one which you have done. Only I want to show you the here. So you have to images and names. So images, okay, fine, are here, fine. It's not there, fine. Let me see, apples. Okay, so they will join the image with the name.
With the right. Okay.
So you can use this way also. And yes, there is they call it a new feature, a new type. I think all of them we have discussed, and the last is new puzzle type, which is create, categorize. It is almost the same like the categorize one, so we need not to deal it with it separately.
Okay.
It is almost, you can say that improved version of the previous puzzle. Clear? So you can use it with the science, language, mathematics, anywhere. Even the audio you can use here. So these were the different puzzles which you can make using puzzle.org.
Indeed, ma'am. I think these all puzzles are not only beneficial for the students, I think this is beneficial for the teachers as well, to make their teaching, I think, a little more interesting as well.
Absolutely. And Mukta, let me tell you, one of the features which I was telling that there is a limitation.
And you talked about the solution as well that you will be telling to us.
Yes, so the two limitations are there. Number one, that you cannot access to the work done by the children.
Okay.
You have to rely on the students. So that is one of the major drawback which I think is the puzzle.org is there. But teachers are smart enough to devise the things how to get the output of the students. You can make the students share the screenshot, or you simply you can do various things to just make them involved or make them practice the puzzles, different puzzles. Second limitation, which I think is a major limitation, and that's why I was not saving the puzzles which I was making, that you can save only 2 puzzles in 24 hours.
In 24 hours, okay.
You can make only two puzzles in a 24 hours. And once you save it, just click the URL link.
Okay.
Copy the URL link, keep it saved with you. You can put it there in the Google Classroom as well. Or
so that will be for every puzzle we make? That will be for every puzzle?
For every. Just copy the URL.
Okay.
One more thing. At one time, maximum 60 students can play this play.
Okay.
This is also one of the limitation, I think that, and I feel like that I must inform my teachers about it.
Okay.
So 3 limitations are there, but with your smartness you can overcome these limitations, because I have used it and I found it wonderful, very interactive one.
Of course, ma'am. I think if you really want to use this tool or this website, I think as you already told us the solution as well. There is solution with the limitation as well. Ma'am, since we are not left with much time, we only have 2 minutes into the session. So a very quick question for you, ma'am. So we talked about the limitations. So could you briefly tell us or you viewers as well about the free benefits of this tool?
Free benefit that you can make minimum 2 means you can publish 2 quizzes every day. Fine, so you plan accordingly.
Okay.
Fine. And the thing is that the benefits are obviously, you have seen the variety of puzzles we can make on this puzzle.org. We are not getting such features in any other application. I don't feel like that. And that too, that according to the level of the students, you can categorize or you can plan and you can design any type of puzzle. Most important the thing is the application in the classroom I want to discuss with the viewers. So see, in the puzzle it is very much clear to everyone that it encourages persistence. That if they are unable to solve the things, like in any video game, they are after it just to solve it.
Exactly.
Fine. The second thing is that it fosters logical thinking when you are trying to decode the, like in the cryptogram, decoding the information that which letter stands for which particular number. So automatically, for example, it is fostering the logical thinking as well. Then it also propel your motor skills. Obviously, hand-eye coordination and things are going on. Then it obviously makes your lesson interesting and fun-filled.
Of course, ma'am. I think that was the most important here.
And time-saving also. And most important is that you can gamify some of the content of your lesson using the puzzle.org.
Absolutely, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for for this wonderful session, for providing so much insight, so much knowledge on this particular tool. And thank you so much for joining with us today, coming to the studio and delivering such informative session to all our learners. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Mukta. Thank you, everyone.
And I believe all our learners also learned something out of the today's session. And stay connected to PM eVidya channel. We are coming up straight away with our next session, that is Sahyog. Namaskar.